Hi, this is Mike, and welcome back to 5 Minutes of Fantasy Sports. So, today I want to talk fantasy basketball, namely, talk about one particular player, and that player is Kemba Walker. I don't know what to do with this man here. So, taking a look at my team here, I've got a pretty good team. I think I've got two top 5 players. I got James Harden, Steph Curry. Then I have Spencer Dinwiddie, who I got pretty late in the draft. Excuse me. But yeah, it's just Kemba Walker is not doing much. So I want to show you kind of what I do to look at his stats. Obviously, I look at his stats first. This is the games played here. You can see he had a couple games where he scored 26 points, 16 points. But, he's a guy they brought in, I think, for three-point shooting, and he's really not making that many threes. And he's not getting that many minutes either. So he's averaging about 20, 21 minutes. So I'll show you kind of what I do to analyze where the player is at. And I'm not thinking I'm going to drop him right away. Maybe I can put him into a trade. Maybe he's just in a funk. I was also looking up his career stats, and with the Celtics, he averaged 31 minutes. He was right around 20 points. He's putting up 4 rebounds, 5 assists, getting a steal a game. He's kind of not meeting up to those expectations. He's averaging 11 points. His percentages are better, at least from 3. And then his rebounds, assists are down a little bit. And his steals is about the same. So maybe he just needs more minutes. Maybe they're kind of protecting him because he did have some injury issues. But whatever the case, he's not as good as I thought he would be so far. So one way to look at it is to go to the Players tab, and you can look up by team. I talked about this before when you're searching for players, maybe to replace someone. So you can just scroll down to New York, and it'll show you how many minutes they're averaging and stuff like that. So if you sort by minutes per game, Julius Randle leads the Knicks with minutes. You got R.J. Barrett, Evan Fournier, Marcus Robinson, Nerlens Noel, and Kemba Walker is at about 24 minutes a game. So he's not... let me do the averages, actually. He's still in the top 6, it looks like. 3, 4, 5, 6. But Noel's come back from injury. He's getting more minutes than his Kemba Walker. Derrick Rose is right on his tail. He's his backup. So he's averaging about 10 shots a game. It's making about 4.5 of them. He's hitting 2 threes per game on average, which is nice, I guess. So he's not terrible. He's not going to be, I guess, a top 50 player moving forward. He was ranked 88 preseason, and he's at 133 right now. So he's definitely underperforming. But as far as who to replace him with, it's not like I would trade him out for Alec Burks or anything like that, or quickly right now. So yeah, this is mostly just me sharing my sadness about Kemba Walker. I guess as far as looking at what he should be doing in the future, it's tough when you have a player who's underperforming. You can always just cut him, but at the same time, if you can, try to get some value for him. Maybe there's another player or another manager in your league who would be happy with those stats as a backup, so you could always look at your team needs and see what maybe you want to get. The fact that I didn't realize he was averaging 2 3-pointers a game, I would try to get maybe someone who hits a few more threes, because I like my guards to be a little better at 3-point shooting. But anyway, that's, I guess, a discussion for another day. So I'm getting ready for some fantasy basketball, and I guess that's what I'll leave it at today. So tell me what you think of Kemba Walker, and that's all I have to say.